That a cop's job is a tough job to do. I'm not saying that they have an easy job. I'm saying that this was unnecessary.
Good evening, everyone. 2 women are speaking out tonight on an officer-involved shooting in Moorhead that we've been investigating for weeks.
They're claiming that police fired multiple times at a man who they say had his arms in the air trying to surrender. Police responded to the 2500 block of 4th Avenue North just after 3 p.m. on July 4th on a call of suspicious activity, followed by a foot pursuit and Moorhead officer Andrew Work firing his gun.
23-year-old Isaiah Hopkins was later arrested and is now in prison in St. Cloud on unrelated weapons charges. Valley News Team's crime and safety reporter Bailey Hurley spoke to 2 women today who say it should have never happened like this. It's a story you'll only see on Valley News Live.
It was supposed to be a fun and relaxing 4th of July with family and friends for Taylor Matilton and her boyfriend Isaiah Hopkins.
Watch crossfire! Watch crossfire!
But within less than an hour of the 2 waking up, police and investigators were swarmed around this Moorhead neighborhood with Isaiah Hopkins in handcuffs. After officials say they responded to the area for a suspicious person, but Matilton says that's impossible.
We didn't wake up until 2:30 in the afternoon, and he was booked in at 3:24. So we weren't even up a full hour before all this happened.
Adding Hopkins was at her home nearly every day, so her neighbors know exactly who he is. And Matilton's roommate says at least 2 officers were already in the area, appearing to be looking for someone starting around 11:30 that morning.
So I came out here and I looked.
Matilton says just before 3 p.m. on the 4th, she looked out the window after she hadn't heard Hopkins' motorcycle start.
I saw the cop car with the door open, but I didn't see anybody.
So she says she turned on the police scanner.
They were back up! They were back up!
Matilton and Plines say Hopkins admits to running and regrets doing so, but calls what happened next, quote, unnecessary.
He said he had a black glove on, but that was for riding his motorcycle. And he put his hands up and he said, no, I'm not armed, I'm not armed. And he said that the cop was screaming at him and then he started shooting.
Both women state in the year or so that they've known Hopkins, they've never seen him have a gun or heard him talk about one. However, at the time of the incident, Hopkins did have a warrant out for his arrest relating to a weapons charge.
This was an unarmed human being with his hands in the air. These were children that saw it. That's why we're reaching out, is because this didn't need to happen this way.
While they know he's not perfect, both women say Hopkins is a good person working on trying to turn his life around, and say they hope the investigation into his incident reveals the truth. In Moorhead, Bailey Hurley, Valley News Live.
On administrative leave, and officials say no one was struck by the gunfire or injured that day. The Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension says that the investigation is still open. It has not yet forwarded any recommendations to the Clay County Attorney. Neither Moorhead Police or the BCA are able to comment on open or active investigations.